On this edition of Maury County Now, Maury County Parks and Rec is getting ready for music and fireworks for this 4th of July. The Wellness and Aquatics Complex gives you some summer swimming safety tips. Adam Southern tells us about a new display at the Maury County Library. And finally, an inside look at the Polk Presidential Hall's new exhibit. All this and more on this edition of Maury County Now. Hello and welcome to Maury County Now, Columbia and Maury County's news show covering the events, ideas, groups and happenings in and around Maury County. Our nation's birthday is right around the corner and Maury County Parks and Rec is gearing up for their annual Park After Dark celebration. Here's Sonia Lynn Dixon-Ryan and Maury County Parks Director Al Ray to tell us all about the music, fireworks, and family fun this 4th of July.
I'm Sonia Lynn Dixon-Ryan with Maury County Parks and Recreation, and we're here today to talk about the 4th of July and our Park After Dark celebration. The celebration will begin at 7 p.m. on Friday, July 4th. We'll kick the evening off with music. Logan Blade, who's just released his new album, will be performing at 7. At 7:30, we have Eric Street, who's also released a brand new album. And then taking us up to the fireworks will be the Tune Doctors. They're a local favorite, always great classic rock and blues. The admission is absolutely free. We do ask that this year people bring a new stuffed animal. Those will be donated to 911, to the fire, sheriff's department, local police, and those will help kids who are facing trauma or some type of an emergency in their life.
My name is Jose Perut. I'm the Assistant Chief for the Maury County Fire Department, and this year we're doing a picnic at the 4th of July fireworks for our first responders, and we're also going to be collecting stuffed animals for kids that are involved in accidents and things like that. During a traumatic event, it's very important to give kids comfort, and these stuffed animals help with that. Nothing huge, something you can hold, child can hold it up against them, nothing very big. This is about the good size, something like that.
Hi, I'm Al Ray. We're preparing for this year's 4th of July Park After Dark festivities. I would like to address the reason that we closed the top of the hill for the event so far in advance. We have a rather large show and it takes quite a while to set it up. The guys will work all that day in preparation, so you're looking at 12, sometimes 24-hour preparation. So we do cordon off the top of the hill. Please bear with us. The other 200 acres of park are available. The shelters are available to use at no cost for the event and for the day. I would really like to thank all the emergency personnel in Maury County for helping us. We couldn't pull this off without them. Jose, Eric, and everyone. We're very appreciative of their efforts, and please support their drive for the stuffed animals. Bring a stuffed animal out for them is for a great cause.
For more information, people can give me a call. My name is Sonia. Call me at Maury County Parks and Recreation at 931-375-6103.
With summer comes swimming and lazy days by the pool. But do you know what to do in case of an emergency? The Wellness and Aquatics Complex has some great tips to keep you and your children safe from drowning.
Hi, I'm Jessica Klotz, the Aquatics Director at the Wellness and Aquatics Complex, here to talk to you about some summer safety tips by the pool. Always make sure to wear sunscreen, swim with a buddy, no running on the pool deck, stay well hydrated. We offer a variety of different activities. During the summer, we offer Aqua Zumba in our outdoor pool. In our indoor pools, we offer therapy classes such as arthritis and stuff in our therapy pool. We have swim lessons that occur in all pools. Some of the features for kids, well, we have a fabulous outdoor facility with a super fun slide and a baby pool very near the large pool. We also do offer swim lessons to help those kids learn how to swim. And we do have a swim team. It's very fun. We offer meets here. Last night we had our first swim meet for our swim team. The next swim meet will be July 7th, and we'll also have another really large swim meet here on July 12th. It's open to the public, so people are welcome to come and spectate during these activities. Parents just need to be aware when they're around the pool, keeping a close eye on their kids. Even if their kids are able to swim, they need to keep an eye on them because you never know what's going to happen, what can occur at any time or any moment at a pool. So just keeping a close watch on your children near any body of water. They can visit our website, which is murraywellness.org. They're welcome to visit anytime. We also offer a text and you get 3 free passes. So that is a well-used app. But yeah, just stop by and visit anytime. We are always happy to see new faces.
We'll be back with more Maury County Now after this.
Maury County Now is sponsored by First Farmers and Merchants Bank.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
We're back with more Maury County Now on PowerNet 13.
A new display is available at the Maury County Library, featuring products and advertisements from the past. Get ready for Adam Southern, the pitchman himself, on this edition of Historic Maury County.
Hello, I'm Adam Southern, and this is another edition of Historic Maury County. And let me tell you a little bit about something we have going on at the library. We have a cool display set up with a lot of advertising pieces from Maury County's past and some product packaging also from Maury County's past. All of them are Maury County items if you didn't catch that the first time. And some of my favorite items from my personal collection are in there. I know I talk a lot about the Bethel House Hotel, mainly because I wish I could have seen the building. Beautiful, beautiful hotel, and as soon as they start time travel, I'm going back prior to 1949 and I'm going to see the Bethel House. But for now, I can just hold on to a couple of pieces that came out of the Bethel House. This little pencil here came out of the Bethel gift shop, and this was one of those shops that was on the first story there, the Bethel House Hotel. And I picked up this little gem not too long ago too. It's a little coin. And you know, you think it's just a little arcade token if you weren't looking at it close, but it says Bethel Hotel, Columbia, Tennessee on the front, and on the back it says good and 5 cents worth of trade. So I guess this was one of those Depression era tokens that they would give guests in lieu of cash, and they could use this while inside of the Bethel shop in any of those stores that they had there, or possibly in the cafe. So very glad to have those 2 items. When was the last time a business gave you a pack of matches? It's something that's really kind of taboo today because everyone frowns on smoking, but this came from one of our sponsors, First Farmers and Merchants Bank. So here's a packet of matches that will be in our display. And this little jewel here came from Cooper's. They were a shoe store on West 7th Street, and many people can remember the lady getting on the radio every day and saying, "Coopers, Coopers, Coopers. Well, the wear is there in every pair." And this is some of the wrapping that they would put on the shoes when they boxed them up for you to take home. So that's also in our display. And I'm not going to tell you everything that's in there because I really want you to come see it. It's a really nice display. My wife put it together for me. So I'm very proud of that. And all these were from my personal collection. Also a great collection of little flour sacks. Some from Butler's Mill. And Butler's Mill was located where Cranford Lumber used to be. Or if you can't remember Cranford Lumber, it's where High Water Mark restaurant supply rental place is today. Butler's operated there for many years, and I have 3 different kinds of bags. My favorite has a beautiful Indian and full headdress that's you know, just very proudly centered on that bag. So that's in the display, along with the Columbia Mill and Elevator bag. And this is a cloth bag. And I'm going to say that the cloth bags are getting harder and harder to find because the main reason is that people bought their flour, or in this case, this is a shorts, a wheat shorts, which is a byproduct after making the wheat flour. And these were cotton bags. People would take these bags home and make stuff out of them. A lot of pairs of underwear were made from these flour sacks, as were several quilts. So I have a very beautiful sample of a bag there, just many different things from Maury County's past. And it's all here at the Maury County Public Library, so I hope you'll come see me. Thank you.
The Polk Presidential Hall's latest exhibit has opened, and Maury County Now has a behind-the-scenes tour just for you. Here's Tom Price, curator of the James K. Polk home and the brand new exhibit, The Face of a President.
Hello, my name is Tom Price. I'm the curator at the James K. Polk Home and Museum in Columbia, Tennessee. Our next exhibit at Polk Presidential Hall is called The Face of a President, and it's going to look at the new technologies of lithography and the daguerreotype, the earliest form of photography. James K. Polk's career politically sort of follows the direction of invention in terms of image and imagery. So James K. Polk's rise through the political ranks finds him right in the midst of these new technologies where they can record what he looks like, and for the first time people can have images of their political leaders in their own home. Most Americans had no idea what their first 6 presidents looked like at the time that they were in office. The only way to record what a person looked like was through a portrait painting. So of course, unless you lived in one of the principal cities in the United States, New York or Baltimore or Philadelphia, where you could see these paintings, most people had no idea what their first 6 presidents looked like. So there's a problem with that, obviously. And James K. Polk, of course, early in his career, he had very few images of him made. And then as he goes into the House of Representatives, he has the opportunity to be painted by a number of very excellent portrait painters. People like George Healy and Thomas Sully. And we'll have a number of those portraits on display in this exhibit. By the mid-1820s, a new process to record people and place came into being, lithography. It's a print process. Using lithographic stones and ink, an artist could create an image and then print many, many copies of it. Of course, the celebrities of the day oftentimes were the politicians, and James K. Polk's career again is on the rise just as lithography comes into being. So some of the very first images that people have in their own homes are politicians. By the late 1820s, you can look on household inventories and find lithographs as part of their inventory, which is interesting. People could buy them rather cheaply. You could buy a lithograph for 20 cents a piece or 6 for $1. So that's really the first art form that many people have in their homes. So images of James K. Polk, of course, were starting to be clamored after as he becomes Speaker of the House of Representatives, Governor of Tennessee, and then of course by the time he becomes President, a lot of people are wanting images of him. So we have a large number of images, lithographic images on display in the exhibit, including one that shows he and his running mate. The interesting thing about lithography is it quickly changed from just recording what a person looked like to using lithography as a means of bolstering a candidate's support when they were running for office. So one of the very first political posters was of James K. Polk and his running mate, George Dallas. The third facet of our exhibit, The Face of a President, will look at the new invention of the daguerreotype, the earliest form of photography. In 1839, a Parisian, Louis Daguerre, came up with a means to permanently capture an image on a plate of copper and silver. He published his findings in the early part of 1839. Within the next 6 months, it spread worldwide. Late in that year, there were people trying to make daguerreotypes as far west as Nashville, Tennessee. Pretty incredible. James K. Polk, of course, is daguerreotyped a number of times during his presidency. He's the first widely photographed president in American history, and we'll have a number of those daguerreotypes on display for this exhibit. But we also have a setup, a studio setup for having your daguerreotype made. We'll have a lot of programming in this exhibit as well. We'll have a daguerreotypist coming, so you can come and actually get your daguerreotype made. You can make lithographs in this exhibit as well. But we have a setup for having your daguerreotype made. The process of having your image made was not always pleasant. We think today with modern photography it happens in less than a blink of an eye, but in the 1840s it could take upwards of 2 minutes to have your daguerreotype taken. any movement at all and you came out blurry, or you didn't show up in the frame whatsoever. So they would immobilize you, and one of the means of doing that was with the head clamp. They would actually clamp that to the back of your head and tighten it down. We often get children at the Polk home who ask why James K. Polk is so angry, because all of the images of him, he's looking very stern. But having your head in the clamp sort of makes you that way. He's not angry, he's sitting as still as he can for 2 minutes. It's a challenge. So we have a large number of daguerreotype cameras, a great collection of daguerreotype cameras that come from a private collector in South Carolina. We have some great original daguerreotypes for you to see as well. The Face of a President will open on June 20th and run through January 11th of 2015. The Polk home is open, of course, almost every day of the year, 9 until 5, Monday through Saturday, 1 until 5 on Sunday. Minimal cost, $5 will get you in to see the exhibit. So I hope you'll come. If you want to learn more about James K. Polk, you can visit our website at jameskpolk.com.
To find out more information about any of the stories you've seen on this edition of Maury County Now, check out our website at maurycountynow.com and look in the show notes for more details. Maury County Now is sponsored by First Farmers and Merchants Bank. Thanks for watching Maury County Now, and we'll see you next time.